Welcome to the first of hopefully many episodes of the Determinators of Video Games! So for those of you who don't visit TV tropes, you're probably wondering what a Determinator is. Well, allow me to quickly educate you on that. A Determinator is a character of any affiliation, any side, any age, any gender, whatever. It is any character that never gives up, no matter what you throw at them, no matter what challenges face them, no matter what reasoning you try, they will not stop until they accomplish whatever they're seeking out to do. They won't give up.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
And in video games, there are quite a few cases of Determinators. Technically, any player of a video game that is hard enough is a Determinator for making it through the whole thing. I know for a fact that in certain difficult video games I've played, I felt like I have to go into a Determinator mode just to beat them. But this is more about the characters in the video games themselves. You know, these characters, some of these characters just refuse to give up. And you really see that, and especially when you're playing as the character, you feel empowered by that as well. So we're gonna have basically an overlook of those characters and those games. Now I'll categorize them in two different ways. I'll either categorize them by character, or I'll categorize them by game if the game solely focuses on that one character and they're the only character to do that. A better example, say it involves the Batman Arkham games. I would probably do Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City, as opposed to doing Batman and covering both games in one video, because I think in that game the only good example of a Determinator I can really muster up is Batman, or at least a proper one anyway. But another game like, for instance, Metal Gear Solid, where half the cast can be argued to be Determinators, that one I would do specifically. I would just have videos covering each character, or maybe not each character, but I'd have a video covering one character and then another video covering the rest. Maybe, I don't know. But that's how it's gonna be laid out. And I just want to say right away, if you have any suggestions for games or characters that can be considered Determinators in video games, then please let me know, because I will take any suggestions. You know, whether or not I do them depends on if I have the game and if I want to. But you know, if I have it, I'll likely want to do it if you point it out to me, because I'm mainly asking you to do this to check and make sure I don't miss anything. You know what I mean? Because I might miss some, but I have plenty in my head right now. But still, please leave comments if you have any ideas you want to. For episodes of this. So, without further ado, I will begin this very first episode, which is Batman Arkham Asylum. Welcome, people, to Arkham Asylum. Now, so you might be asking yourself, what? Now, if you're not familiar with this game, you might be asking yourself, what is the most Determinator moment for Batman in this? It is easily the third Scarecrow segment. There's another one that I'll also show afterwards, but this is probably the most Determinator moment for Batman, because, before this, Batman's gone through a lot of shit, including seeing his worst fears twice, and still beating them, but what he goes through here is awesomely determined.
Did anyone catch the game last night?
Yeah, it was totally rigged. Oh shit! My console's broken! I better hurry and get a blunt instrument and hit my console as hard as fucking possible! There we go. Now that I've hit it and skip pressing the J button, what the hell? Well, I hit it with my baseball bat, and it appears to have fixed itself, except now I'm back at the beginning of the game. That sucks, but I'll just replay the whole thing again. It's still a little fritzy, though, unfortunately. Madhouse. And some text is garbled up now, I guess. What the? Oh my god. I hit it so hard, I changed it from Batman Arkham Asylum to Joker Arkham Asylum. I'm now playing as the Joker and Batman's the bad guy. Holy shit, that's awesome!
Can I keep him, sweetie? Please, please, please. I'll feed him and walk him, I promise.
Now, Harley, you know it's a big responsibility. I should probably try to do it in the Joker voice. Ah, well, who cares? Now, Harley. You know that owning a pet Batman involves an extreme amount of responsibility.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Sure you didn't, Batman. You certainly didn't steal my cookies.
You were right, Mr. J. Classic Marta case with delusions of grandeur. Cuckoo.
It's coming. Harley Quinn telling someone that you're cuckoo.
Just
Yeah.
to check your prisoner.
The woman who has a PhD in psychology acts like she's a dumbass. Hey, wait a minute, that guard! He looks like Bane!
He's not.
Seriously, he looks like Bane from The Dark Knight Rises. Anyone notice that?
He never fully got over his parents' death. It left him quite insane. What is going on inside your head, Wayne?
When you give it into fear completely, then you have my permission to die. Oh, by the way, oh man, I'm playing as Batman again. That sucks. I wanted to play as the Joker and go through the whole game as the Joker.
Oh, goody. Come on, Mr. J. We're ready.
I've waited a long time.
Oh, she's gonna shoot me. Where's the middle stick? I can't find the middle stick. Damn it, where's the middle stick? Come on, I need to use the 2000 bullet. Damn it! Yeah, I looked for the middle stick and I couldn't find it. Dicks. Ugh, I'm Bat Zombie. Oh, my suit's no longer got all the rips in it and stuff, at least. That's quite disgusting.
What are you doing, little bat?
Ugh. That was your face, Scarecrow. Oh, by the way, Christopher Nolan, are you paying attention? This is how you make the Scarecrow scary. It is sad that in The Dark Knight Rises, Jonathan Crane was in the movie, and I didn't even realize he was in it. I mean, I saw that. I know it was the guy. I know. I reckon. I mean, I did notice the role he was playing. You know, Death or Exile. How could you not notice that? But I didn't even realize it was Jonathan Crane until I looked it up on the internet. That's how boring your Jonathan Crane was. Granted, this guy's a little over the top in his design in that he looks like a zombie. I mean, okay, the mask is one thing, but the skin, he looks like a fucking... His skin looks like it's fucking a zombie skin.
Our head of research, Dr. Crane, has made no real progress, but he seems to enjoy his work, so what the hell. Our new patients ward is manned by Waylon Jones. I'm assured he's cured almost every patient center and boasts empty beds in all his wards.
Dare to step into my gaze.
Okay, if you make an Arkham 3, which you damn well should, because because there's so many good ideas you could implement. I have my own ideas of how for an Arkham 3. You need to, and you obviously need to bring this guy back, but do us a favor and make his gameplay slightly different. Don't make it this dodge his gaze or you die scenario. Give us something different. Oh, and make some of the nightmares about the Joker's death. That would be compelling. You know, like imagine Batman actually having Joker dying being his fear-induced hallucinations. That would just show you how. That would just show you just how maybe a little messed up Batman is since the Joker's death is actually making him miserable, which it is. Now, for most people, that guy's death would be a reason to laugh, which is kind of sick. Laugh over someone's death, but you get the idea. See this?
You need a little more. Don't.
Ow! Getting pricked with those things is gotta hurt like a bitch! Oh, and, yeah, so this is why it's a Determinator, because Batman just because it's one thing for him to overcome it just like the other two, but he gets his extra dose.
The extra dose, little bat. Why don't you rush things this time?
Why not?
To see every moment of your death as I slowly destroy you.
Yeah, you're kind of stupid that way, Crane. You know, this reminds me of that episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs raided someone's grave to get a hat, to get one of those gaming, like football game hats that you wear, which has like the straws attached to the cup, like right on the sides, and then because it was worth like $1 million, and they ended up spending the whole night fighting a bunch of skeletons with a sword.
It can only weaken your resolve.
Sure, fighting back will only weaken Batman's resolve. That is a very poor. What logic gives you that? And how did I not dodge that? That was pathetic. Anyway, that's poor logic there. Batman fighting back shows that he has more resolve.
Think you can take? Does it scare you to know that I've always defeated you?
You haven't even come close to being Batman. Come on, come on. Finish that guy off quickly. Ow. Ow! Damn it! Alright. Need to be serious now. Take that! And that, you bitches! I don't think so. That's more like it. Finish him. Bye, Nightmare.
How are you doing this? You've ingested enough toxins to drive dead men insane. What are you?
That's why Batman is a Determinator.
Batman, you're as crazy as the rest of us. You need us as much as we need you. And to prove it, I'll flood the catacombs with enough fear gas to break the minds of everyone in Gotham for 100 years.
Okay, how does that prove anything, you nut? That doesn't prove Batman's insanity, that proves your insanity. But I have an interesting concept. I have an interesting input to make. You know, everyone accuses Batman. You know, a lot of the bad guys like to say, Batman, you're just as crazy as we are. Hell, you might even be crazier or something like that, right? You know what I have to say? So what if Batman's a little crazy? It's not, that doesn't matter. It never was an issue of Batman's sanity. The issue is of what Batman did. His actions. It's not who he is under, to quote Nolan, it's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me. Fact is, even if he is insane, he uses his insanity to further others. You guys use your insanity to create fear, to instill fear and death into others. Therein lies the difference. I mean, Batman has to be at least a little bit nuts to dress up like a bat and go around doing that. We all know it's got to be a little kooky, but hey, I'm not going to tell him to stop doing it. Well, I'm sure Alfred does, but Hey! But hey, all the good things he's done because of this possible insanity. No, I'm not gonna knock it at all. By the way, did you know by the way, for the first time ever, I actually ran out of time recently when I was getting to this point in the game on one of these Joker panel things, and I thought I was gonna die. But but it just sprayed gas in my face, and I took a small amount of damage. And I'm like, really? That's it? That's weak. Oh, and another tip for Arkham 3, guys. Implement a manual save feature like the Mass Effect trilogy or the Metal Gear Solid franchise. Even if you have to limit how many saves we can make, at least implement it.
He's here!
Yeah, because I'm Batman. Let's take this!
Idiot!
Enjoy your broken arm! Nope. That ABI. What the hell was that? You saw that, right?
Get him on the ground! Stop on his feet!
Oh yeah. I love those takedowns. Batman showing up his excellence in martial arts skills. Through that door that looks odd and ancient. God damn it. It's almost 4 o'clock. Why is it almost 4 o'clock? Why do I still have an essay to write for college tomorrow? Or Monday, you know what I mean. Hell, why do you care? You're watching this video at any time, so it might even be Monday when you're watching this. Ha!
Too late, Batman. One step closer, and this goes into the water. The cave will fill with your deepest, darkest nightmares, and you will never reach your precious venom roots.
Don't do it, Crane.
So the gas is no problem at all, just spreading out now. Oh, and I love how Batman knows exactly what to do right away. Why? Because he's Batman. You know? Alright, for the last bit now. There's another moment where the Batman shows his Determinatorisms, and it is towards the end of the game.
Nicely done, Bats. You deserve a prize.
I get a prize! Give me Cookie now!
Commissioner.
Oh, well, Commissioner Gordon works too.
Say, he looks all run down. Let's pep him up. No!
Dramatic no, and holy shit. He's gonna get hit with Titan now, he's gonna transform into a monster!
Get away! Here we go! We're gonna have some fun now, kiddies! You're trying to resist the change! That's not fair! Come on, get in!
Owned.
So, you wanna play hardball, Bats? Do you? Your call!
Ah, I love the Joker.
Oh, you're ruining my big night! Months of planning down the crapper! I just wanted to bring down your grim facade and for once let you see the world as I see it. Giggling in a corner and bleeding. But you've denied me even that. I have nothing to live for.
Holy shit, he has green eyes! As a Sonic fan, I must immediately freak out!
Arkham Asylum remains under lockdown. Its staff at the mercy of the rampage.
So yeah, Batman still has actually managed to resist a physical transformation into a giant monster.
Just
while being tickled by a feather. And kicked.
Madness untold unto the streets of Gotham. But first, direct your eyes to the rooftops and witness the final destruction of your dear Dark Knight. We've been circling the tower since the... Wait, there! Joker is making his move!
Holy shit, the Joker went Hulk on us! Hell, he's even got the purple underwear. Of course, still has left of his suit, but... Oh, and anyone ever notice how that's the only area of this of someone's outfit? Of someone's outfit that doesn't get ripped to pieces when you transform like that? Of course, you know the obvious reason why, but it's quite convenient.
And for one night only, please welcome our special guest referee.
Aha! You son of a bitch.
Ooh, come on! Change! Get crazy. It's the only way to beat me. You know you want to. Never. You wasted the antidote on yourself.
Absolute determination. It's like, fuck that. I am not going to, even though I can't even hurt you, I'm not going to transform into a big-ass monster. I'm going to try to beat you normally.
Hysterical! But you still spoil my fun, and for that, I'll paint Arkham with your blood.
Yeah, well, in your attempt to have fun, I think you kind of screwed yourself over, considering how shooting yourself with that injection is going to kill you in the future.
Everyone will see.
So, effectively, you've lost the game by doing that, which, of course, was conveyed, amusingly enough, was conveyed with you shooting yourself in the head. Oh, and this is what we call it in the case of stupid boss syndrome, where he does the exact same thing when he could have easily won by just continually chasing after him, because he is untouchable. But no, he's got to call in his goose to do it, and this boss kind of sucks for that reason. It's an awesome concept, fighting a superpowered Joker, but it's just... But the fact is, you know, you spend half this boss fighting his goons. Oh, and I discover in this boss fight something I didn't even know was physically possible in it, and unfortunately, upon my discovery of it, I keep repeating this mistake a few times, which leads to lengthening out this boss, stretching it out, and making it more obnoxious. Oh, and for some reason, quickfire battering those stupid bombs that he sends at you. It's like, come on, hurry up. And something I didn't realize. So, ow! So, yeah, I get hit, and then he throws in more boys. He throws in more of his boys. Yeah, that's bullshit right there. I didn't even get a second chance to try to pull him down after I get hit. Alright, so I'll make sure I stun all the guards from now on. But see, now look how when I quickfire battering those bombs, it gets rid of my combo meter, and you know that, which makes things harder to do, because then I have to work harder to get my takedowns. Alright, he's definitely out this time. Okay, now he's out. Like this!
What are you doing?
Pulling you down into that. That.
When I get out of this.
Right. Take that!
Give me your best shot, Bats.
You gave yourself your best shot, and you're gonna die from it.
Ready for this, Bats? I'm out, Bats. My...
Again, if he just kept chasing after Batman, he would have gotten him eventually.
Knock him about a bit. I've got a city to address.
But no, he's got...
Don't let him hit you, idiot. This'll hurt. Oh, Mr. Referee. How was that round? Ow! Don't let him hit you, idiot.
It's kind of weird going back into Arkham Asylum and playing Arkham City so much because, you things like the back claw, quick-fire-wise, were a lot more useful in combat. But here, they're not. Here, things like that are useless. You know, they just pull you near them. They don't really do anything to help. Still, I still instinctively use it sometimes in combat because I'm so used to it being useful in Arkham City. Case in point here. Wait, no, actually not here. I didn't even... You're shitting me! You've got to be shitting me!
In you come, boys! Tear 'em a new one!
I swear to God, I even looked for that thing, and I didn't see it at all.
How was that round,
That and that.
I'll give you something till the morning noon.
Now watch this, I quick-fire him. And it quick-fires the Joker instead!
What are you doing?
You son of a bitch! And I gotta deal with more of them! You're boring me by sending in your fucking guards after me! Attack me yourself and give me... and be programmed with a spot where I can hurt you, so we can make this boss fight more interesting than just what it is, which is kinda dull.
Jack Ryder, can you hear me? All my adoring fans in Gotham. People of Gotham, enjoy your evening. You
don't have any adoring fans in Gotham. Try the internet.
You'll die for this bastard.
No, you'll die for what you've done to yourself.
Bring it on.
And that's not even an expression either. I'm being totally serious. You will die for what you've done to yourself.
Smile.
Oh hey, what convenient timing. An upgrade in the middle of a battle. So now my quick-fire batarangs will be more effective.
Back in a second. In you come, boys. I've softened them up for you. Look out!
Alright, this time I refuse to get stuck again. I'm gonna pull him down the first chance I get. Oh, not Batman.
Okay, buddy? Here it comes.
Take this!
Oh, Mr. Referee, how was that round?
Bonafide! Alright. Oh! Electrification! Suck on it, bitch!
I can take it. I can take anything you throw at me, bats. You can't beat me.
Wow, he's spraying his of gel in his own hand.
Ready for the next round?
Always.
What?
I'll never let you win. Never.
Crowning moment of determination! And this is why Batman Arkham Asylum deserves the trope of the Determinator. He punched him with an explosively gel-armed hand, detonating it on his own hand, and knocking the Joker out, who is a giant Titan monster. Clearly, that is worthy of awesomeness.